Pop who's ever been stealing the bricks. 7, ongoings and undercovers. 2 units are alerted for Muller and Crane, clerks at the ML King, and Bragan and Zachary, junkies in the Stop and Cop block. And Detective Belkers at the Wolfson Gardens. He's after that cat burglar that's been mauling the residences there. Item 8, memo from Division Commander Svensson. Ray, personnel experiencing illness the day prior to starting their vacation.
Lieutenant, noise complaint on the soil house.
Get O'Brien and Phillips when they come up, okay? Or hang on. I think there's a notify officer on this address. Schwartzman. Belker! He ain't here. Excuse me? Ma'am, he ain't here. This is Hill Street. Well, I'm sorry if my voice doesn't sound familiar.
What time did that occur?
Well, if that's who you are, then you ought to know. Look, is this urgent? All right. If I see him, we'll let him know. Yes, I am leaving a message. You were dizzy, but you're feeling better now. You love him. And it's gonna cool off tonight, so he doesn't need to leave the air conditioner on. That's it? That's the message? Mrs. Belker, he ain't here. This is night shift. Yeah, Lieutenant Goldblum. You gotta please notify on 1416 Clarendon. These soil house people.
Hi.
Hi. We off?
You're being awfully good about this dinner, Furlow. I could say you got the plague.
Thought we already used that one. Could we make an early exit, though? I'm bushed.
You have my solemn vow, darling. Me and Robert will be finished no later than 11:15. Yes, ma'am. I love you, too. You're my alibi, Bobby.
Serious overtime on the Magruder trial deposition, Darrell Land.
All that paperwork?
Right. He didn't go spending no $100 to meet some country western singer backstage. No, sir.
Wait a minute, Bobby. Angel ain't just some country and western singer. He...
Renko, this guy's got to deliver.
Yes, sir.
WGZZ Meet Demand Contest number 14.
Yes, sir. And new J. Renko.
Benjamin Franklin.
Well, you must be a real country fan, Mr. Knowing all them facts about Bobby's life like that.
I wouldn't know Bobby Angel from Charlie's Angels, pal. I'm a ticket broker. We bought this from the guy who won. Get backstage, you ask for Bear.
Bear. Well, I know as a responsible human husband, I should be suffering deep budgetary remorse, but right now you're looking at one happy cowboy.
Burger before the show, cowboy?
Uh-huh.
Armed robbery in progress. See surplus store, corner People's Drive, 124th Street.
robberies. This street's scaring these old people so bad, I'm afraid someone's gonna die. Other night, he came into a lady's living room right through the ceiling.
Oh, garage.
Nah, not in this old place. No garbage chute. Now he either goes through there or up the fire escape. Nasty steakhouse.
I done a lot of dumpsters before. This ain't so bad.
I'm on a 2-hour circuit.
I'll see you in a couple of hours.
Holler if you need me. Will do.
JD. You still staying at your brother-in-law's?
Till tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah, Renko says the fastest way to get to work from there is Clifford Avenue, Portland. You
I
see?
think that's right, Andy. Portland's got the no-left 69.
You guys talk pretty big for people who ain't lived in the same neighborhood like I have for 8 years.
It takes me 20 minutes to get to work.
But you only live on 87.
Hey, it takes me 20. I leave at 6:25.
You lie.
I lie, Renko. I lie about a lot of stuff, not about when I leave for work.
You mean, wait a minute now, you mean Portland from Heights Circle, a straight shot up there to Maplewood?
Right, 6:25.
Robert, I think I'm gonna be able to find that as my backstage visit. Okay, $100, you and me, says Renko's route is faster.
Portland to Hudson to Decker.
Renko.
No, that's right, that's right. Portland to Hudson to Decker, okay? We got a wager, 6:25 tomorrow morning. You take your route, I'll take mine.
A yard? You got it.
You got it, okay. Seconds in the car, verifying route and speed limit.
Right.
Bobby, you be my second?
Side
Look, I'm not gonna get up at 6 o'clock and go all the way
Tony,
across
get the board for the series one. Victory margin, total time.
Don't go south on me now, brother. Now, Lieutenant, would you please be the referee?
Referee, you've got a contest? What's
No,
the
no,
bet?
not a contest. It's not a bet. It's just somebody making a charitable contribution to the Andrew J. Renko budget balancing campaign. Time for the campaign, okay? Time for the concert. I'll talk to you later.
Where you gonna get the money, Rockefeller?
Full faith and credit of Parnelli J. Renko.
Don't start with me, Blackie. Blackie, don't start with me. All right. Okay. But you know you with Weisswurst.
Where's your mask?
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh. Sorry, thought you were one of my students. You've been mixing vanadium stains. It's very toxic.
Well, I heard that you sometimes let people, hobbyists, who aren't students, use the school kilns, so...
Sure, what you got?
Well, it's rough stuff. The pots I made on the kitchen table.
A coil pot. Slab pot with weaving. Oh, that's very ambitious. And...
I bought the unfinished horse, painted it with this china glaze, and it's for a kid I know.
Very nice work. Well, this will fire about 3 hours. Of course, the pots will take a lot longer.
Well, if it doesn't matter to you, I would like to wait for that horse. Is that possible? Tomorrow's a kid's birthday, so it's...
Did you bring a book?
What kind of book was I supposed to bring?
Oh, no, just something so you could kill time.
I'm not going to get bored, and I'm not going to drive you crazy either with a bunch of questions.
What's your name?
Lucy Bates.
Tom Hopper.
Hi. How are you?
If you want to educate yourself, read
You from the police! Ain't no way we can live with this noise. They got to go.
I live way down the block and I can smell the vibe. Record on the KNR. You're going to find the Spanish over town.
What happened to our agreement?
This story is about people who have their names taken away from them. Read Roger Ellis and Richard Wright.
No volume. Over 60 decibels. No speeches after 5 o'clock.
Now, how do you get a name? How do you go about claiming what ought to be yours when you were born
Calvin,
and you had to take it away
I
from
didn't
you?
come here to shout. I came to talk.
You can claim it in fire. You can claim it in money or dad along to automobiles or what a herd of sheep or 40 acres you farm or the sweat and pain of your body in the trees that you You can take away my past. You can present and so
My commander is screened for most sounds. I used to be so laid back, but now I have to take every measure of security, you know. I mean,
Not really, why is that?
well, there's been betrayals from several directions, and I'm trying now to determine whether or not you know anything about it.
The only thing I know about is a noise complaint.
So we have information about tomorrow's Howling Coalition meeting. The SOIL will receive no apartment allotment. Clark redevelopment.
Thought that came out last month.
It's impossible. This conspiracy leaves me with nothing, man.
Whoa. What conspiracy?
You know. You were out there.
No, I don't know.
You carry a gun?
I'm a cop.
I know you are, and I know why you're here.
Calvin.
I have to have your weapon, Henry.
Well, I won't give it to you, Calvin.
Guards! I need my guards in here!
This is not smart.
I don't have any choices. I want this man disarmed. I'm asking for his weapon. Fire on him only if he refuses me. Please, don't force me. I'm trying, Henry. I'm trying to keep my balance.
In case anybody's counting calories, the sauce is made with whipped cottage cheese instead of sour cream.
Oh, that looks fabulous. But I'm afraid it's a little too late to undo the pastrami sandwiches, huh? The staple diet of the public defenders.
I thought we'd switch to a Montrachet. A little more body, but still the unmistakable laughter of a peasant girl in a bouquet.
Now that I've met the Farillas, I have a suggestion for Frank.
What's that?
Get that gorgeous wife of yours out of the public defender's office.
I just got back into it.
I mean, don't you miss her? Get her home for dinner.
She usually is home for dinner. I'm the one who's usually late.
Really? That's an interesting tidbit.
Honey, our duty hours overlap. I sometimes work late when Joyce doesn't work.
My understanding is that the whole damned office works till damn near midnight every single night. At least that's what Jim tells me. What about it? You gonna back him up?
Actually, I'm a DA, Mrs. McNeil. No question, we all work some pretty long hours, though.
Well, I have a confession to make. Want to hear my confession, Big Jim?
Honey, please.
Your pals can stick up for you as much as they like. I already know about her. I even know what she does for you. None of you knows that. I hired a dick. Jim's got a little hooker feeds him dog food.
Sorry. Phone's in the living room.
The guy took pictures with a telephoto lens. Jim's down on all fours. The tramp's feeding him kibble. And this twisto's lapping it up.
Rosie, shut your mouth.
He's kicking me under the table. Go ahead, smack me in front of the cop. I dare you. Lay it on, Big Jim.
All right, that's it. I'm gonna dump you. I'm gonna dump you so hard. You're in the street, you cow.
My attorney's gonna pinch your head off. Puppy Jim.
Oh, you think so, huh?
I got $20,000 stashed away. You're not gonna find a nickel. Not a penny!
Sorry, folks. Police business. Is my car blocking yours?
With someone who's leaving what, Jim?
Okay, you got it. Sandusky bets Renko? That's why you broke, Otto. Hey, don't listen to him. Gretchen, sweetheart, over here. Oh, you look wonderful. Good to see you.
Gee, this looks like a lot more fun than car mines in a movie.
I'm banked for an extremely important challenge race here, and I can't leave my post. Come on, have some supper. And don't be so smart with me. Mrs. S, Mike there. Bobby, you know Gretchen?
Hey, fellas, there's a commotion on the lot.
9/11, Mrs. Khaleesi. I'm enjoying this wonderful meatloaf.
I'm only saying that because on account of they're near yours and Joe's cars.
We interrupt our regular program to bring you this special news bulletin.
We have a situation developing in the city's Hill District. Let's go now to Bob on the scene with a report.
Okay, now, you're right now, okay? I called Mr. Fitzy in the morning, and you're finished in that building.
Keep Mr. Super going to call the landlord. How do you like this? Just cool it, all right, fellas? Cool it. Jerk put my dog in a washing machine.
Dog went on my floor. He needs to be cleaned up.
Okay. Did he start the washing machine?
No way.
Oh, no, but you left the animal in there, didn't you?
Hey, no, he has to
Shut up now. Hey, we're inside, we're eating. We're trying to have a nice, peaceful meal. Now you stay away from the dog. And you clean up the garbage.
And nobody touched the cars.
The man
got a reputation.
Shut up with your loud mouth bragging.
Let me tell everyone looking for Mr.
You're gonna be bragging out of the other side of your mouth when you get in the ring with Johnny Hurricane.
Hold their breath. It ain't gonna happen.
Bunch of damn nonsense.
We interrupt this program for a special news bulletin. Situation developing in the city's Hill District.
Walk. Congratulations on the gridlock. Chief. All right, how did it get Goldblum?
There was a noise from the plane. Henry went over to ask them to turn down the speakers. We finally got records access. The prize has a long history of impressive illness. He stopped a lithium maintenance program 8 months ago.
I demand acknowledgement. I want to know I've been heard.
Just a minute, Calvin. What's he talking about?
You have so much contempt for a man who came there by professional choice.
He wants face-to-face negotiation. Excuse us, Doc. Pretty cute, huh? Man's losing clout, so he choreographs a confrontation. I don't think this was choreographed. We're not giving an inch, Frank. Robert Calvin is not going to rehabilitate his reputation through blackmail. I don't disagree with that. I also don't want to issue ultimatums here. I want to get Henry out.
You're assassinating him.
Calvin.
Go ahead and meet with the lunatic if you think it's appropriate.
Do I get to sit down, Captain? Yes or no?
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
Bobby. Come on out, man. You got people out here for you. You okay, son?
Hey there. Bobby Angel.
Yes, sir. Andrew J. Ranko, sir.
Andy? Is this the little wife?
No, sir.
Dora Jean Saperstein, Mr. Angel.
Well, if you two ain't married, give me a big old kiss, Dorothy. Well, let's sit down here and get homey. So, you won the chance to set a spell with me, huh? So what kind of contest was it?
Facts about your life, Bobby.
Facts about my life? You hear that, Bear? Well, I bet you don't know why this hombre sitting here in front of you is known as Big Bobby by every gal he ever knew.
Well, I don't know, but I sure am willing to learn.
Well, wowee, come a time I yippee to a tree. Sit down, Andy. Give her a drink of that. Excuse me while I put in my damn contacts.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Bear, get me a setup, will you? Pat her on the back. Don't let her die on us. Well, what do you do, Andrew?
Well, sir.
Oh, forget about the sir. The name is Bobby. Go on, use it.
Bobby.
Bobby.
Well, I tell you, of course I have a job, but number one thing in love in my life, besides my wife and child, is country music. Country music played from the soul. And I think your music personifies all that is best in the American character. Oh, my God.
Go on, Andrew. I ain't missing a word.
No, I just can't watch.
Why? You had a swig. You ain't temperance.
It's just something I can't see, sir.
Well, I respect your wishes, Andrew. We gotta respect the church folks there, Norma Jean. Well, it's safe. You can turn around now. Fool you.
You know, you shouldn't ought to have done that, Bobby.
Well, why is that?
I have taken a solemn vow that I cannot break.
Wow, why is he getting weird on us? But don't go away mad, Hoss.
Andrew J. Ranko, Hill Street Precinct. We got narcotics possession in there.
Not the man.
Yeah, afraid so. You're gonna have to make the caller.
That breaks my heart.
Breaks mine too.
See these surveillance photos, Chief? Interesting combination of armament and animal husbandry on that building's roof.
You know, Howard, this meeting between the captain and Matthias isn't productive. I would be very interested in hearing your suggestions.
I'd be delighted to oblige.
I don't care. Hey, Tony, see if they got it on 8, okay?
Yeah.
Hey, Tommaso, hey, now that 211 can get active again real easy. All right, now I want your butt in a water department truck down to Portland and 91st at 6:15, and I want Niagara Falls out of that hydrant, pal.
Remember Imperial...
Yeah, it's a practical joke on a friend. Very wise decision, Tommaso. Adios, amigo. Hey, Tony, would you see if it's on 8?
You banking that race? Yeah. I drove once with Ranko. Give me 20 on the route.
All right, get down.
Hey, Tony, try 6.
You just had it on 6.
Try it again.
Is the cop in trouble?
Yeah. Come on, guys, I got a bad back.
Why didn't you buy one of those remote control things, Anthony?
Oh, sure. Then all I got's fist fights. Everybody's wants control. All right, guys, we all set on 6?
Yeah.
That's it. I drink at Cole's. Oh, sorry, Mr. Tarossi. I was waiting for my program. So drink at Cole's. We got a cop hostage. They want to know he's okay. Big shot. 2 beers a night.
You think they'd at least say the guy's name?
It's Lieutenant Goldblum. I just talked to the prefect.
What else did they tell you?
That's it. Captain's negotiating.
Do they want backups?
They want anyone to come in? I gave them where we are.
Tony, see what's on 12.
I suggest that we mount a diversion, followed by excising the lieutenant through one of these windows here. And by my lights, they have blundered by sequestering him in the corner room.
8 tac groups? Stun bombs? I asked the lieutenant to presume engagement once Goldblum's retrieved.
Chief?
Best of my knowledge, yes, sir.
It's a city street. That building's a bomb.
Oh, for God's sake, Frank, look around you. Where's Ozzie Cleveland?
Vacation.
Where are Matthias's former friends from the Housing Coalition?
Chief?
Frank, the man in there is an embarrassment. There isn't a black leader in this city who wouldn't be privately delighted to see the soil house turned into a parking lot.
I'm not sure Matthias is the one looking to rehabilitate his reputation around here.
All right, Frank, I'm an insensitive opportunist. I don't flinch when I see an opportunity to do my job and at the same time rid the community of a menace.
This isn't going to turn into a referendum on Calvin Matthias's politics unless you want to take over command.
Oh, please, not the badge.
Modify your plans. If we have to go in, minimum engagement once Lieutenant Goldblum is retrieved.
Minimum engagement, Captain.
All right. Then illuminate me, Frank. What's our plan? Wait for divine intervention?
Maybe he'll change his mind.
My God, I was close.
Okay, I'll call him. He'll come in. Get on the horn right in.
Oh, there's lots of routine, tons of paperwork, but it's not without its thrills and spills. It's an okay job. I like it. What?
Well, you should see yourself in the glow of that kiln.
What are you saying? The darker it gets, the better I look?
No. In fact, you look quite beautiful.
Well, that's a little hard to believe.
Maybe you think I'm flirting.
Are you?
No. It was a comment, not a come on. I'm sorry if I made you nervous. I didn't mean to.
You didn't make me nervous. It's just that I'm not used to hearing that.
Well, should be about time. Let's take a look. Ooh, looks good.
Yeah, it's shiny, huh?
Yeah, hence the name Glaze.
Nice color, huh?
My daughter made it. My wife's been teaching her to work in enamel.
How old?
Well, my daughter's 9. I also have a 10-year-old boy. He wanted to be a painter for about 6 weeks, but now it's all computers. You have children?
No, I'm not married. I want to thank you, but I don't know how to do it.
Did you enjoy yourself?
Yeah.
No, then that's thanks enough. Unless you want to come to my class on Wednesday night.
Well, maybe I will.
No, better go get some boxes for these things.
Yeah.
When did it happen? I want someone to go to a stakeout. I don't want him told over the phone. Let me know.
Captain Perillo.
Fully reconfigured, Frank. Ready when you are.
There is no money.
It isn't easy raising $2 million, Calvin.
I expected some resistance with the plane.
Yes, some resistance there, too.
Can't you just see those cops running around talking to those bankers trying to get $2 million? Excuse me, so we'd like to have $2 million. What for? We'd like to buy cattle and a farm. Oh, really? How would you like to have the money? 50s, 100s, 20s? Man, if I heard some jobs in my time.
Calvin, you mean they ain't gonna give us no money?
We're going to get that money, Jason. I was just trying to catch them alive. I was trying to trap them. There's a reason for everything I do. No, don't let me see doubt in your eye. Don't let me banish you from the circle of trust. Go out and check the others. Make a second of the gods.
You're forcing yourself down a dead end.
No, you're wrong. My mind's racing way ahead. There's no way I can stop the process. I'm motivated with a new energy.
You know you're not going to get that money. You're not going to fly anyplace. You just want to figure out whether you want the whole thing to end. But I know how hard you worked for this house. You're still my Renters Association. I know this guy. If we had this guy Matthias on our side, they'd never turn this building co-op. This guy knows the housing code. And you weren't available. You were working to see that the runaways and the bust-outs from the halfway programs and all the street people had a place to live.
Yes, I have worked at my time so that they'd have a home.
Don't quit working, Calvin. Don't give up.
And I've experienced despair. I tried to chemically free myself. I may have an imbalance.
Don't quit working, Calvin. Don't stop now.
I've had tremendous expectations and dependence. I've allowed myself cruelties.
Don't quit working.
No! No! We're gonna die here.
I sight every time moves in front of the east window, sir. Roger, dog. Get a standby.
All right, Captain Furlow, where do we stand? Time is running out.
We'll have a decision soon, Calvin.
You'll have a decision sooner than that money, huh? They don't intend to pay this man's reparations. What they intend to do is to assault this house.
You made them reveal themselves, Calvin. You brought the beast out.
We had a plan for a time like this.
That's right. That's right, Calvin. That's right.
Well, those of you who have assignments for that plan, stay here. You others, go to your rooms. Know that more than our blood is going to spill.
He's talking about blowing the place up, Frank. Ready your support units, Howard. All units, prepare to go to condition red. I hope the hell you didn't wait too long on this, Captain.
Take him on the next sighting.
I'm offering SOIL 12 units in the Clark redevelopment.
Oh, that's just great. This man's offering what the Housing Coalition couldn't give, but the Urban Congress kicked us out for demanding.
I'm committing to it. Listen to me, Calvin!
We're reopening negotiations. Now, you just get one answer.
Hold your fire, Howard. Hold your fire, dog unit. Hold fire. What's the question, Calvin?
Your man has said that SOIL could have housing units in the Clark redevelopment. True or lying?
Housing units? Let's talk.
True or false?
Let me get the housing people down here.
See, now they break your hearts. You said 12 units.
It's possible. I mean, it's a basis for discussion. It's not some left field request for 7 figures in a plane.
Frank, the man has dynamite in there, and he's planning to use it.
I gave you one answer, and you returned it with a lie. Now we're going from 12 to 100. Do you hear me? We demand 100 units!
Frank, would you reinstate the order?
This is jive. Get all your people on the roof. Take them now. Get them on the roof now.
Reinstate the order, Howard. Dog unit, take your target at opportunity.
Where's the sunrise, man?
Calvin, listen. Calvin!
Explosives are on the road! Deputies, secure the road! Move it, move it, move! You're under arrest.
Hey, I ain't another man.
No!
I ain't been inside.
What is this? What is this? Huh? What is this? This looks like a burglar's tool.
Detective Belker?
You interfered with my bust.
They sent us to get you, Detective. You've got some personal business.
All right, Henry. Any the worse for your stay in that loony bin?
All right. Thanks for getting me out of there.
No problem, Lieutenant.
The guy had ideas, Howard.
Man was an ambulatory psychopath.
Let it get away from us. We should have gotten him out of there.
That's why there's chocolate and vanilla. Hey, Valentine.
Let's see if we can try and talk to the released officer. Lieutenant?
Nothing. No comment. Sorry.
Well, I guess the lieutenant...
See something, Lieutenant. Yeah, come on, you don't tell it like it was.
Man's got away with words.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Hey, Joe. Mackenzie for assault walk on race car.
You chalk it up for me, Bob.
Yeah.
So what's with this negativity, Gretchen?
Joe, do I have to paint a picture? I haven't even seen you in 3 weeks. We were supposed to meet at the shore. Then you changed it to Carmine. Then forget Carmine.
That happens to be a buddy of mine who's
Joe,
being held.
You blew off the shore when I called last week.
Yeah, but this explains Carmine's. Hey, you want to go home? You want to get friendly?
Suarez stabbed me. Can you believe that? That chicken breast Suarez went and stabbed. Oh!
Just promise when you walk.
In my car, babe. I got plastic seat covers.
Easy does it, Mr. Robinson.
The man had a knife sticking out of him.
Yeah, well, a lot of times, nothing vital. You can be okay like that.
He's gonna have to live that way?
Never mind. Come on.
I hate police work.
You see this? You know the Weisswurst don't agree, and yet you'll sit and you'll beg for the Weisswurst, and then 2 hours later you're impossible to be with. Go now. Go, stinkpot. Sleep in the other bedroom. Blackie. Control yourself now. Goodbye, sweetheart. Pop will take care of you now. Captain, I'm sorry, Nick. Now, they got a buddy system, and she didn't answer Mrs. Wyszynski's call. Doctor said that her heart just gave out. How old was your mom? 84 years old. She wasn't a young woman. My father was gone, her pals. She had to get paired up with this Mrs. Wyszynski at the Citizen Center. They didn't even know each other. But the doctor said that she didn't suffer. I'm gonna miss her so much.
Hey, honey. Baby okay?
Oh, she's fine. I just couldn't sleep. You know, I started looking at the paper. I think I'm gonna get a job.
Job?
Well, just something to bring in a little more money. No, but you work all day and then you work nights too. It's too much. I try to cut expenses, but I just can't.
Working nights comes with my job.
Andy, it hurts me that you couldn't go to that concert tonight. I know how you wanted to.
Daryl Ann,
What?
I went to the concert. I saw Bobby Angel.
I thought we couldn't afford it.
I know, but there's this, I get this pass here where I got to see Bobby Angel, and I figured if I did work extra hours. You hate me now, Daryl.
Don't lie to me, Andy. It'll ruin things.
Sorry, girl. You want to know what else happened down there?
Later.
Me and J.D. are going to race to work this morning. He said Portland was faster, and I said Clifford.
Clifford's faster to Hill Street, Andy?
Clifford Hill Street, yeah. Of course, what? I got a naysayer in my own bed?
You're the driver.
Henry all right?
He'll be all right.
Rose McNeil called. Wanted to know if we're free for dinner Saturday.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Gentlemen, start your engines. Talk about your Olympics, talk about your Super Bowls. This is going to be one knockdown, drag-out, nip-and-tuck, all-out contest between two great competitors. I understand they aren't permitted over the speed limit.
Oh, Andy.
What?
Look like you're going over 30, like 40.
The angle you're looking at, man.
40, babe.
Don't you think your partner's romancing the rules a little bit over there on Portland? What the devil's this?
Looks pretty deep, Andy.
Well, hang on, brother. I'm going through. Oh, sweet mother in heaven, I can't believe this. I can't believe this has happened.
Andy, look at here.
Oh, my. Neil, look at that. Water department truck's just sitting there doing nothing.
Uh-huh.
Come on, pal, just sit there. You don't want to ruin your coffee break now, do you? Huh? Hey!
Heck of a time to get a busted speedometer, J.D.
Happened a couple of days ago.
Well, my expert opinion as a police officer, your present MPH is 47.
Yeah, well, in my expert opinion, you're way off.
I guess they're way off, too.
Give me a break.
We're cops! Hill Street!
Us too! The Heights! Pull over!
Good morning.
Hey, Sergeant.
What? I have been the victim of skullduggery? Tell him, Neil.
Hey, JD's not here yet.
You got a winner.
No sale, Wrinkle. I saw you getting out of the cab.
What?
Excuse me. Excuse me, Mr. Renko arrived in a hired vehicle.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. LaRue's car was driven by Mr. Hill. The referee declares no contest.
Andy, get in there, get changed, will you?
Well, what happened, babe?
It's not bad enough that ICE cop gives me a speeding ticket. He says Hill's got to drive because my driver's license is a little expired.
That guy says he needs Belker's signature on this arrest report, Sarge.
Belker's going to be taking a personal day today.
Okay, let's get started. Let's listen up. Item 1.